Now I'm going to do a short video to show you how to program the water guns to the briefcases if you ever need to. It's very simple. You can go out to the back of one of the guns and open up the door, and if you look on the box it says wireless receiver, and open it. Now unplug the white cord. Don't plug it back in, just leave it alone. Leave it lay there. And now this is the receiver. This is what picks up the signal from the briefcases that sets off the valve that fires the gun. Now for some reason, whether it was a power surge or whatever, reset this thing. Or if you were in the box and if you bump that yellow button, that would probably reset it. But here's how you do it. Unplug it from the gun and plug it into a wall receptacle like that. Now over here, let's say we want to program this first briefcase here to work with that receiver. So what you'll see is there's a learning button on the side. You push this button and hold it until the red light flashes, and I'm holding it. I don't know if you can see it flashing. Now let off and go over to the briefcase, power it up, and hit the button. And that's it. That's how you program that receiver. So now, there's no red light on right now. Now I'm going to go over here and hit the button. We just programmed it. I'm going to power it up, and I'm going to act like I'm firing a gun. And if you look there, the red light is on. See, and it stays on, which means it'll hold the gun valves open. It'll never build pressure for the next firing. So this is why you must rotate and release that, and then shut your power off. Let's say you had the button pushed, and before you released it, you killed the power. Well, see, that doesn't reset it. You got to have the power on when it's reset. That'll shut the gun off to where it can build pressure again. So, let's take this receiver and we'll go plug it in. Right here now. See, now you're all set. Now I had a problem with this gun wasn't firing, and I thought it was the receiver wasn't programmed right. But what it was this white cord had jiggled loose, and I readjusted it, shoved it in, and put it back together, and the gun was firing and working perfectly. Keep this in mind because that may jiggle loose during its shipment to you. You can check your water fill transformer. Make sure it's plugged in all the way. I hope that makes sense on how to program it. I have the manufacturer's directions coming to you on how to program it. And if you have any questions, you can call me. Now on these briefcases, I was going to have one fire one cannon, one fire the other cannon, but when you would hit them at the same time to fire both of them at the same time, it was like the radio signals were getting crossed up between both briefcases, and it would just act real funny. Sometimes it would only fire one or none of them. So here's what I did for you. As of right now, this briefcase runs receiver 1. That's REC for receiver number 1. That's the one we just programmed. This one runs just that one cannon. Now, if you want to fire both of them at the same time wirelessly with the briefcase, that's what you use this one for. This one, it shoots both cannons, receivers 1 and 2. So when you fire this one, it'll fire both guns at the same time. So now you do have the option of shooting both at the same time wirelessly. That's why I put that tag in there. And I'm going to show you when I have somebody come over here who can walk far enough away with the camera. I'll show you when we shoot them.